So the case we're looking at today is the Joylink Travel Case Pro for Switch 2. And just like the other cases I've reviewed, this one is also compatible with Switch and Switch OLED. And based off what I've seen in the pictures and what I'm reading on the box, I feel like this might be my favorite case yet, but let's open it up, let's see what I think of it. Alright, so here it is, and this case can do something that these other two cannot, which is hold the AC adapter inside of it. So we'll see how that works, but first let's see how sturdy it feels. If we push down on the corners and sides, it feels pretty nice and sturdy, but I did notice if you push in right here on the middle, that's very squishy. That's a lot more give than I like my cases to have, but I know they also sell cases that are just like a bag and people use those just fine, so it's really just going to depend on what you're looking for. If you just want something that's going to fit your Switch 2, fit the AC adapter in, then you might not care that it's so squishy, but for me that's definitely a negative for this one. But let's look at the features of this one now. So yep, here's the zipper. It works good, it's not snagging anywhere. Let's see the RDS one. I still prefer the feel of this one, even though they look like identical. I don't know if they're actually using the same zipper or if they just use the same colors. I really don't know. But something about the construction of this one, just the way it feels to zip it and unzip it, feels the nicest out of all the cases I've felt yet, even this one. But it's still perfectly functional. Now let's get it opened up. Let's see what we got. Alright, so it's got a zipper pouch up here, and it has something that none of the other ones have, which is a full cover. So it has this little bump here for the Joy-Cons. That feels pretty hard and sturdy. I can tell they actually put some thought into designing this, because one of my main issues with this next case, I'll show you real quick, is how they did the Velcro. So when you have the Switch 2 in there, if you Velcro it, most of the Velcro is going over the little game holder. So the Velcro doesn't even hook to this elastic material. So it doesn't have as much grip as it could. It only hooks a little bit like right below it. Though I did notice when I have the original Switch in there that this does connect a little bit lower, but still this is advertised as a Switch 2 case. It should not be going like this, you know? So with the Joylink case, they just took that out completely. There's no little game card slot there. There's just a patch, like with the RDS, a strong patch, and the Velcro sticks on there very, very strongly. So I'm really happy about that with this one. And they also have this little ribbon right here, so you can just pull this out over the Switch. And then down here, they also have another one, so once the Switch is in there, you just pull this up to help you get it out. So they put a lot of thought into this. And then this part is actually Velcroed on, like this whole flap. So it's got that there, and then this material down here. And this piece is protruding just a little bit more than the Velcro strip, so I don't think this is going to make contact with the screen. But if it did, would it really be an issue? I don't know. Just make your own judgment on that. And yeah, if you push down on this, just like with the next case, you can feel it hitting the bottom of the case. So that's how that is. Then yeah, the zipper pouch here, let's see if the AC adapter fits in there. Though like I said, where it's going to go is the weakest spot of the thing. You know, if you push hard enough, it's going to go down. But down back here, actually, there is more strength back here, and that's where I'm going to put it, is in the deepest spot. So let's get it way down there like that. Then here's the little charging cable, so that just zips up like that. Let's see how much it's protruding out of there. So you can see right there, it's about lined up with the case, so seems to be a good fit. And yeah, you could just put anything in here, you know, earbuds, whatever you could fit in there. So yeah, let's get the Switch into there. So just like with the RDS cases, it comes with little foam inserts, though these ones don't have any adhesives, but they're gonna stay in there just fine. So okay, there's the Switch, and yep, this is just hooked right here, so just pull it up like that and it's gonna come out nice and easy. Let's put it down, and Velcro's really nice and strong. It's not pushing down on the Joy-Cons, but if you push down hard enough, you can click the Joy-Cons, which I don't really see as an issue since it's going to be covered by this shell. So let's zip it up, see how it fits. Yep, it fits in there. Now we'll do the Switch 2. Let's get this out. And yeah, let me see how a game fits in there actually real quick. Let's see this. Okay, there we go. So yeah, the games actually stick all the way down out the bottom on this one, which does help keep them more centered, more snugly in there. But it's not like I've ever had a game fall out of my other cases over there. So all of them hold them fine, but this one is probably the tightest fit. Now let's get it out. So get it out like that. Yeah, it's a little harder to get these out. Oh yeah, you can just kind of push it up like that. It comes out really easily actually. So yeah, those work good. All right, so there it goes. That's in there, and yeah, it fits really good in there. So if you're wanting to do this with a protective case, it's not going to fit. But if you just want to fit a Switch 2 as it is, then this is a really good fit for that. So let's close it up, Velcro it on, and same thing as with the Switch. Push down, you can feel the buttons, the Joy-Cons. You can feel the little D-pad there, up here. But like I said, this is going to be closed up over it, so I don't think that's an issue. And there we go. Fits good with the Switch 2 also. And yeah, I love how it can fit that in there. So you could take the Switch 2, the AC adapter, you could take it, charge it, all in this case. And it doesn't look to be much taller than the next case, though of course it is a little bit taller because it's got to fit that little bump, and then the RDS case is noticeably shorter than this one. So after taking a look at this case and its features, it's not my favorite one. It's not the one I'm going to be sticking with, and that's mainly because of how soft it is in this spot. But it's not like that's going to be a deal breaker for everybody, so if you love the features of this and don't mind the softness there, then it could be a great choice for you.